Hello. There are a lot of negative conversations happening about Overwatch, and I don't think it's fun to just contribute to it. So I'm going to do something a little bit shifting the pendulum. I think Overwatch is a harder game than Marvel Rivals. I truly believe that. I know it's surprising, and I will say that I'm not at the top of either of these games. I'm about diamond, like low diamond, maybe high diamond in my peak. I'm not that great. I just kind of troll and have fun really most of the time. But I'm diamond in Overwatch. I'm GM in Marvel Rivals. They're really about the same rank. If anything, GM might be like a little. I could probably push to maybe mid to GM or high GM, but right now I just didn't want to because I'm not having that much fun. And speaking of fun, this is not just because the meta is so utterly garbage right now. Like, I have to play Goon Knight. The only character that can somehow kill through these broken ass support ults is Moon Knight. And I like playing Moon Knight sometimes, but I can't because I usually have to play tank. So it's not just because the meta is garbage in these games, in Marvel Rivals. I think Overwatch is significantly mechanically more intensive and demanding than Marvel Rivals. Not, this is because of first person, this is because of smaller hitboxes, better movement. The movement in Overwatch, compare what a Juno can do, or like an Ana with speed boost. Compare what those characters can do to like a Mantis. Oh no, Mantis is good. To like a Loki. Like Loki's so slow. You're so slow. Raccoon has crazy movement. Raccoon's pretty crazy. But in general, oh my god, an Adam Warlock, ooh, he's like Zen. That boy's really slow. Like, they have a few fast moving supports, but really they're not really that fast, and they don't have to be because there isn't really a demand for it yet. They have not been mobility crept like we have been, and right now that just makes mechanics way harder. It isn't just because in the background you're seeing video of me going almost negative at the half on Widow, but I definitely believe mechanically Overwatch is just harder. Now, another reason Overwatch is harder is simply because it's been out for longer. This is a point I learned after some of the people in my comments were telling me about it. It's true. Overwatch has been out for, over 8 years now, I think, and you can see it in the game. People know where to go, people know what to do, and the game's been a little bit solved just a little bit more, or significantly more when comparing them, and that shows in the gameplay. And I will say, in Marvel Rivals' defense in this, it's simply because it's younger, right? People have not there is less to learn. There are less maps, there are less modes, and people have not unlocked them yet fully. So as things get developed, that will probably even out the gap. And Marvel Rivals, I will say in their defense, they have team-ups, and team-ups are very complicated and will take time for people to learn. And as more get added to the game, that will just increase the complexity and depth of the game. So that's an exciting thing for the game's difficulty and skill curve as it moves forward. So another thing, I know I wasn't going to just talk about current balance, but we got to compare the support roles because I feel like they're the biggest gap in ability. Right now, Marvel Rival supports are just broken. You have Luna Snow, 12-second immortality, AoE with a damage boost, with a toggleable damage boost. Insane. There's such few things in the game that can kill through it. Like, I have to Moon Knight ult, and I think it might live. No, I think it might live. No, it doesn't live Moon Knight at all. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. It's very hard to kill through that one ability. Now, 12 seconds of survivability with the Luna ult. They have a Loki, boom, they copied their own Luna, they just have ult, they don't even have to build it. 24 seconds of immortality, that's half a minute of immortality in a fight if they're running 2 supports. Now, let's say they're running 3 supports, a Mantis ult in there, 30 seconds. Cloak and Dagger ult, I think it's, wait, let me check that real quick, hold on. Okay, we're back. We have information. We unlocked it. So each Cloak and Dagger dash lasts for 10 seconds according to the wiki. So let's just say 15 seconds. I think that's a decent ballpark of estimate for duration. So 15 seconds with that, 12 seconds with Luna, 12 seconds if you copy another Luna, or 8 seconds with Mantis. So that's about 30 to 40 seconds of immortality your team can produce in a team fight. Insane. Blows anything in Overwatch out of the park. It's not even close. It blows Rally out of the park. It blows Bap Lamp. Every ability, Drazentrance is like 6 seconds, 8 seconds. It is not close, and only 2 of those are possible in Overwatch. In this game, in theory, I mean, you could have 6, or probably maybe 5, or I don't know the exact map, but you can have so much longer survivability and sustain for literally pressing a button. It's not like you were going crazy, you're doing a fucking DDR combo to stay alive, like you're not doing movement or anything to dodge abilities, you are just tanking them because the game has been designed that you cannot kill through them with like 90% of abilities. So I simply think in terms of raw survivability, Overwatch is way harder. Even the tanking experience, right? Right now, you default when you play support right now in Marvel Rivals, you default and you spam heal a tank. That's how you play, because you spam heal your tank and you build your support ult, you live longer and you just don't die. it's easier to build your ult by just defaulting or by heal botting. So that's what you do. And compared to Overwatch, the supports have to be active and make engagements, and that's not really possible. So I don't know. What do you think of the difficulty between these two games? I got some testimonials in my comments where people were saying they were bronze or not bronze, they were gold or plat in Overwatch, and then translated to GM and diamond. And I think those are probably similar in terms of rank quality, and or they translated to yeah, no, okay. So what do you make of all of this, huh? I've gotten some testimonials from my comments where people were about gold or plat in Overwatch, and they got to GM in Marvel Rivals. And as some guy, he was hoping, I'm decent at Marvel. Hopefully that makes me better at Overwatch. And I like both of these games. I'm not gonna get on here to tell you Overwatch is gonna die, Marvel Rivals is gonna kill Overwatch, because it's lunacy and it's fear mongering, and I don't support that. Quick note, this is different, very different from most other videos. I'm trying to change the direction we're kind of going in with this channel, because I'm not really happy with what I'm making, and it's too stressful. This seems really easy and light, and I've had some success peaking like this, so I want to try to see how it goes, and maybe speak more on other games. If you have another game you want me to play, let me know. I'm open to trying some new stuff out. So thank you for watching.